I love you? Do you know that you do you know do you know how much I love you? Do you know that you do you know?
Angela Simmons, daughter of hip-hop royalty Rev Run and an icon in her own right, just turned heads in the most unforgettable way. The whole thing went down at midnight when Yo Gotti, the rapper who once famously admitted in his lyrics that he had a crush on her, showed up and pulled off a surprise birthday party that had fans screaming relationship goals. The cameras didn't just capture the moment Angela walked into the celebration, they caught her looking flawless, rocking sky-high heels that instantly became the talk of fashion blogs everywhere. And if you thought this was just about a party, think again. This was about love, history, and one of the most glamorous power couple moments of 2025 so far. Angela Simmons has always been known for her class, her grace, and her ability to keep her name buzzing without ever being messy. From her early days on Run's House to becoming a businesswoman, fashion designer, and reality TV star, Angela has mastered the art of moving in silence while letting her accomplishments speak loud. But when it comes to her love life, things have always been more complicated. She's faced heartbreak, rumors, and plenty of public scrutiny. So when she stepped out at midnight, smiling ear to ear in glittering stilettos while Yo Gotti stood by her side, fans didn't just see a birthday girl. They saw a woman who looked like she was finally in her element, finally getting the kind of love and attention she deserved. Let's rewind for a second, because this moment wasn't random. Yo Gotti has been vocal about Angela for years. Long before they were ever spotted holding hands, he was dropping lyrics about his crush on her. Back then, fans thought it was just another rapper shooting his shot in music, but Gotti never let it go. He kept it respectful, he kept it patient, and slowly but surely, that manifestation turned into reality. Angela eventually gave him a chance, and what started as whispers about a potential fling blossomed into one of the most talked about relationships in hip-hop culture today. And now, he's pulling off elaborate surprise parties at midnight, proving that persistence really does pay off. The surprise itself was like something out of a movie. Sources close to the couple say Yo Gotti spent weeks planning the details, making sure every single element reflected Angela's style. The venue was decorated with elegance in mind. Think roses scattered across the floor, candles glowing softly in the corners, balloons in black and gold, and a custom cake that practically screamed luxury. Close friends and family were invited to keep it intimate because Gotti didn't just want a spectacle. He wanted a memory. When Angela walked in, she looked genuinely shocked, covering her mouth with her hands before breaking into the kind of smile that could light up an entire room. And of course, she wasn't just casually dressed. Angela Simmons showed up in a sleek, form-fitting outfit paired with sky-high stilettos that instantly became the highlight of the night. The way she walked into that party, confident, poised, glowing, turned what could have been just another celebrity birthday into a viral moment. And let's talk about those heels, because Angela Simmons doesn't play when it comes to fashion. Over the years, she's carved out her identity as a style icon who can shift between streetwear and red carpet glam effortlessly. But this time, she wasn't just making a fashion statement. Those heels symbolized something bigger. They said, I'm in control, I'm confident, and I'm celebrating not just my birthday, but a new chapter of my life. Fashion blogs were quick to analyze the look, pointing out how Angela's shoe choice gave her a regal energy, lifting her posture, and making her the undeniable star of every camera angle. Fans flooded Twitter with comments like, Angela Simmons in those heels, a queen, and she didn't walk into that party, she floated. And while Angela was serving fashion, Yo Gotti was serving romance. He wasn't just standing off in the background watching her shine, he was right there with her, making sure she felt celebrated. At one point, the two shared a moment where Angela leaned in close, whispering something that made Gotti laugh, and cameras caught it in a way that had fans saying, "This is Black love at its finest." Social media was instantly divided between swooning over the couple and clowning regular men. One viral comment read, "Yo Gotti set the bar too high, now boyfriends everywhere are in trouble." While another said, "Angela Simmons manifested the man who manifested her. That's power couple energy." But not all the reactions were sweet. You already know how the internet works. Some critics chimed in with shade, claiming Angela was only with Gotti for the lifestyle, while others suggested Gotti was doing too much to prove his worth. Still, those voices were drowned out by the overwhelming flood of positivity. Fans who have watched Angela grow up in the spotlight were quick to defend her, pointing out that she's been through enough trials in her personal life and deserves every ounce of happiness. And honestly, the way she carried herself that night, calm, classy, and absolutely glowing, spoke volumes. And let's also not forget the symbolism of the timing. A midnight surprise isn't just about being romantic, it's about being the first. Yo Gotti wanted to be the very first person to make Angela feel special on her birthday, and that gesture did not go unnoticed. It showed intentionality, effort, and most importantly, love. Instead of waiting for the world to post their happy birthday messages the next day, he made sure her queen started her new year with joy, luxury, and undeniable proof that she's cherished. That kind of energy set the tone for not just the birthday, but the year ahead.
Of course, this isn't the first time Yo Gotti has gone above and beyond for Angela. The couple has been spotted on luxury vacations, dripping in designer looks, and supporting each other at major events. But this moment felt different. It felt more intimate, more personal, like a milestone in their relationship. Fans are already speculating that Gotti might be building up to something bigger. Could a proposal be around the corner? The way he's been moving, it wouldn't surprise anyone if he popped the question sooner rather than later. And let's be real, Angela Simmons deserves this kind of love. She's been through the public heartbreaks, she's been a single mother, and she's dealt with the constant scrutiny that comes with being in the spotlight. Through it all, she's kept her head high, focusing on her businesses, her fitness journey, and raising her son. Now she's got someone who not only respects her hustle, but celebrates her as a woman. The midnight party, the heels, the glam, it wasn't just a flex. It was a reminder that Angela is in her season, living her best life, and Yo Gotti is making sure the world knows it. By the end of the night, clips of the celebration were trending across Instagram, TikTok, and Twitter. Fashion pages highlighted Angela's look, hip-hop blogs dissected Gotti's romantic gesture, and fans flooded the comments with heart emojis. One fan wrote, "Angela's glow is different when she's with Gotti," while another said, "This is how you treat a queen, period." It was clear that for once, the internet was united in celebrating love instead of tearing it down. So where does this leave us? Angela Simmons in sky-high heels at a midnight birthday surprise wasn't just about turning another year older. It was about transformation. It was about stepping into a new era with confidence, grace, and the kind of love that can't be faked. Yo Gotti didn't just surprise her with a party. He gave her a memory she'll carry forever. And if this is how the year is starting, fans can only imagine how much bigger it's gonna get for the Simmons-Gotti love story. What do you think? Was this just a romantic gesture, or is Yo Gotti warming up for an even bigger surprise down the line? Either way, Angela Simmons has once again proven why she's the blueprint when it comes to style, class, and resilience. And with Yo Gotti by her side, it looks like she's finally getting her happily ever after.